Good afternoon, everybody here. Who is with us today, guys? Let me read some comments. How are you doing? What's going on? Today is Tuesday. The markets are hot. It's getting nice here. So started with the S&P 500 just to take the pace of the market. This is the 1 minute chart. We saw a lot of volume at the open. The price is driving to the downside. Maybe we're going to have a failure auction at the bottom here. So what's the next step to do? Next step is to wait for the next 5 minutes. Okay, so let's share some important stuff here. Let's prepare this screen. I'll show you a lot of cool stuff today. Yep. So what we have on the 5 minute chart, actually, let's start on the other way around. Let's do this. Let's do this. We will start with the gold. We're gonna go on trading view and just check the markets. So how did they go for since Monday? So if you want just to see a little bit of the cryptos, because I know many of you, including myself, we are heavily investing on cryptos. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they are all in this downtrending move. Yeah, Solana is trading within this range. XRP same. SUI is reaching bottom, so it's good for consider good for buys at this point. Now on the gold market today, the price is dynamically driven by selling pressure. Sellers are super active here. It's amazing what's going on, guys. It's really crazy. At this point, gold has, let's call it a free fall. Okay, the next key level of support, consider this up. Let's start with the top-down analysis. Previous day's high and previous day's low. Let's write this down. Previous day's low. If we drop down on the 30-minute time frame, see that this downtrend already started since the Asian trading session. So since the Asian session, the market was going down impulsively, right? Even through the London session, the market ranged for a while at the open, but then after the first couple of hours, it just dropped. Now, pre-New York session, pre-session setup was also bearish, and we got the bounce. Still, sellers are in control, and this is a rare occasion. So what happens is usually we see the price retracing or giving back during the New York session, a part of the move that already traded during the Asia and the London in most cases. But this is not enough to justify and start buying the gold. So what we want to do is we want to trade the market structure. On this 5 minute chart, the buyers are still bearish. If we will break, if we're gonna break above this 5-minute high, I'm gonna look for buys. But if we're gonna break below this, I'm gonna look for sells, because there is a lot of move to the downside. So for those who really want to trade gold, this can be a good setup. A break above these highs, it can trigger the buyers to push the price all the way to the top. And you know, guys, at the end of the day, what is this? Is one high quality trade setup that can give a positive outcome. And a break below this low will push the price with the momentum. Keep in mind that the momentum, the sellers starting losing a bit of momentum because of this retracement. When I see retracement equally strong to the impulsive, it's not a market I want to put a big bet on that, okay? Now, let's keep going. What about the US oil? Maybe here we can get some better opportunities. Previous day's high and previous day's low. This previous day's high is previous day's high. Previous day's high, that's here, down to the 30-minute. Sometimes we can feed channels, and actually they can fit quite well. So this market is in a strong bullish sentiment. The retracement here left some questions, of course, that happened at just 1.5 hours ago. So 3 p.m. local time or broker time. Hello Theo, Daniel, how are you? Arabic Forex trading, hey, how is going? Hot market today, unbelievably hot. Oh yeah, that's crazy. So for the US oil, we need some kind of reversals here to look for buys. Gold, I said if it will push above these highs, because now the market, now these candlesticks are inside candlesticks, we can trade the inside breakout. How does it sound? It's a high quality, it can give high quality results, this one here. So, or the break to the downside, same. Now, on the S&P 500, let's see, because maybe we can get some good buys here. Also, this one here, when I said that this failure auction can be a good one, it was a good one. I don't know if you guys, I'll place some trades here, but I'm gonna just get ready, because yesterday we had very good calls on the live on the S&P using this footprint chart. So I will do my analysis on the S&P and you can copy the analysis. What I will do first, I will mark the previous day's relevant profiles. So it was kind of, I will say not the best day, but yesterday, but we managed to squeeze some good trades, and that's the truth. If we put the profile we put it up to there, that's totally fine. So now we are below all the key levels. Point of control, it's up here on the profile. Point of control is here. On the profile, low volume node is low volume value area low is here, and on the volume side, value area low on the volume is here. So we are still below this, and that's the 30-minute time frame. Now, how did the market progress in terms of volume since the open? This is also worth some good analysis. So the market, the volume profile looks like this. I will isolate the profile here. So the market, most likely it's going to freely go through this low volume node area. Ideally, we want to sell around this level, and I will add some further analysis using Fibonacci retracement. So this swing high down to that swing low, 61.8 right here guys, and value area high, volume point of control, not value area high. Volume point of control is right there. So let's see how the buyers will push the price further up. It's gonna be very nice to see strong interaction. This is 81 to 90. 81 to 90. Let's see how the price will react. Then on the 5-minute time frame, on the 5-minute charts, yes, look at buyers, how aggressive. We got an aggressive buyer here, 315. The volume is building nicely to the upside. So everybody now is buying. Yeah, but someone has to sell into these buys. Yes. Do we all agree? Karin brought up the popcorn. Nice. Share some popcorn here as well. So here I'm looking for sellers to take over. I'm looking for ways that buyers can fail in this auction and sellers can take over. I can see big trades here. I can see that sellers are defending this area, so this can give us some clues. How I'm going to get my entries, I will drill down to the minute chart. Sellers came up aggressively at this area. So at the bottom here we have the delta, and here we see the volume. I will do something here on the delta. So visualization, histogram. Now we can leave, not candles, we can do high and low of the candle, yes. Filters, now we don't need the filters here. Divergences, I put the orange for divergences, but do we really need it? I think we don't need these divergences here. Yep. I'm just trying to see on the chart if it makes any difference. No, we don't need the divergences. I have the absorption at 250. Volume values, yes, with the blue. Alerts, no need for alerts. Okay. So here, I sold too early. Ahmed, you sold it too early. Okay, look, make sure you have a stop loss in place where it has to go, and the rest are fixable. This is how it looks like on the 5-minute chart, and I think I'm gonna also start building up some positions to the downside. I want to see you know, all these rejections. I want to see rejections here. Who else? Anyone who placed some trades here, did anything? Okay, so what we see here, delta minus 217 and volume just increased a little bit. We are getting a bullish engulfing here. 10 seconds for this candle to close. Yeah, we are building to the upside, but I saw some sellers here, they converted into buyers. Look, to be honest, the major trend is down, is not up. So, and we are inside this key resistance. Based on our analysis, we are expecting a bearish session today. If we get it, happy days. Always, we need to wait about 30 minutes to an hour after the open just to reassess where is the price based on the overall profile, and after that we are good to go. But yeah, yesterday we had some very good runs actually. So what did I do yesterday? I showed the trades yesterday, to be honest, on the live. So you can re-watch it if you can watch it if you didn't. Righties. This level here, it's a key level of resistance. If the price revisits this level here and we see buyers to fail to push the price further up, we can get in right here. On the 5-minute chart, the delta still supports the overall direction, so I'm not worried about that. You see that sellers are becoming very active here. Look at this, 255 against the 130 buyers. If the price remains around these levels, whoa, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Dress the chart in red, baby. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, sellers. What is going on here? Huge momentum to the downside. Nice analysis, simple and clear. Thank you, Rashid. Thank you. Everything is structured. Also, guys, you see that you see that you have access to my course. I'm gonna run some promotions in the next few days. I will announce them. They will be no-brainer, just in case you need proper education, real education. Because let's be honest, everything on YouTube that is free, 2 hours course, 5 hours course, yeah, they are just information. Some information are good, but you know where is the problem is how to apply all this information. Everybody shows you examples like, look at this trade, and if you entered here, you will have make that result. Do you agree with me? I'm sure you agree. I used to think like this. Okay, I will read some things on YouTube, free stuff, I will learn and I will apply. No. The difference that in my course, I show you how to apply the things, not just theory, not just teaching you What is a bullish engulfing? Why is that? I explain you all the mechanics behind why it forms, how it forms, like this bearish engulfing, how it forms, when it considered strong, and what to do after that. You know, these are the real stuff, important stuff. US short people like bears, yeah. So from here, we want to see a follow through. We don't want to see the price just going up. Yeah, we want to see the follow through to the downside. We had some good volume. We got some volume here. This inside candlestick, we want to see the follow through. Another very useful indicator you cannot is the volume bars, the vertical volume here, just pure volume. Add to chart, this one, yep. So why is good to have this volume? Because when the market, and this is another important thing, when the price goes up and the volume drops, it's a sign of weakness, because the market is not moving under strong buying pressure. So why did I sold from the top? Because I saw that on the other screen, I just added to this screen as well. I forget to mention it earlier. So when you see that the market is running out of steam, it's a sign of weakness in both directions. When it's going up and when it's going down, no difference. Relax my Jason, top teacher and coach. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. With Jason, we've done a lot of private one-on-one sessions. Jason, what's your opinion about the course? Is it worth it? Guys, I don't advertise my course. I just have the link there. Whoever wants can buy it. But and I have to make some tutorials, I guess. Do you want me to make some tutorials so you can see the value, you can understand why it's important if you are somewhere lost in your trading to just start at least from somewhere and learn properly. So 170 sellers against 32 buyers. Sellers are controlling this move here on the minute chart. On the mini chart, volume is picking up to the downside, and that's what we want. So we want to see the sellers keep pushing the price down. Absolutely. Where this can go, it can come up to 71, 74s before it drops further. I don't like when I see the one side just letting the price drop. It's a sign of low volume activity, and usually the market, it's going to retrace back to fill up these areas. You see where there are 0 orders, 1 order, 0 order, 2 orders, 0 orders, again 0 buyers against 38 sellers. It means the market did an auction properly around these levels, and most of the times it will come back to test it out. Good to know. Relax mind. Theo, send us some info. Do you do one-on-one or you pre-record courses available as well? I do both. With Jason, We did one-on-one for a long time. Other guys like Steve and yeah, just Steve comes to my mind recently. He just bought the pre-recorded course. The pre-recorded course is made of 10 modules, yeah, 30 modules, sorry, and it's 10 hours. So 30 modules and 10 hours of video recording with examples, trading strategies at the end, everything, the plan, everything you need to trade. Any market, you want to trade crypto, you want to trade Forex, shares, everything. So what I'm saying now is I'm thinking to create some, some tutorials, some short videos to show you what's inside the course. So how the volume, whoa, look at this. See, I told you the auction was unfair here and the price just skyrocketed, rallied to complete this auction at the top. So let's see from here how sellers, what the sellers will do. Actually, we are running 3 minutes before the first 30 minutes, the 30-minute candle close, and now the volatility will spike a little bit, so just be cautious on that. Don't go too aggressive, don't go too hard. I will check the gold. It pushed up but failed. No, that's very awkward, very bad. So today the hot market is the S&P, guys. Everyone who watches my sessions constantly on the YouTube channel, I think you will start trading the S&P. It's much easier to trade the S&P. If you are trading gold or W oil, the price action and the price move on the S&P, some on Nasdaq as well, but Nasdaq is super volatile. They are smooth, so we don't get these false breakout that often that we get on gold. So if we're going to get a false breakout here, is likely to be a false breakout. So what is the volume suggesting here? The volume on this move, it dried up, which is a good sign, very good sign. I'm still bearish on this one. I didn't change my bias, not at all. The market is just giving opportunities for further sales at this point. On the 5-minute time frame, we are getting this shape, these profiles. Delta is bearish. 30-minute, oh, not 10. Oh my God, the 30-minute candle will close as a doji candle. This one will end up as a doji candle. Look at this. Now we're going to get a bit of craziness. We need volume to build up. So this doji candle during a downtrend, usually it leads to further weakness. So at this point, I'm expecting further weakness. Here we had a strong level, that's one here, the 71, 70.25, it's a key level. Oh, where did the Where did the volume disappear? Was it on another chart? No, it was on this one. What happened and we lost the volume and the delta? Here we want the cumulative delta. We want the volume. And why not the VWAP? It's another powerful. Let's just check it in. The price is definitely under bearish pressure, guys. Definitely under bearish pressure. Volume didn't add it. Let's go again. Volume. Add to chart. Apply. There it is. There it is. I'm still bearish on this one. But the volume went flat here. I want to see the increase in volume. I want to see this vertical bar becoming bigger, and I want to see the price taking out the sessions open, the low actually, the sessions opening low price. This low here has to be taken out. We want it out of the equation. We don't want it in. Gold is going down. That means US oil is going up. Nasdaq also retraces, but Nasdaq holds here. So Nasdaq is holding for a reason there. This. So here we didn't take this low. Nah, come on. Come on. I want these lows out. I want them out of here. We got a decent seller right there. So this also became the key level of the key volume level. So that's a good sign. Now we are getting this long upper tail candlestick driven by good activity so far. Another 15 seconds until the close. If we're gonna get this as a bearish engulfing, guys, if this beast push further down and close below this low, it's gonna be a solid one. It's gonna be really solid. Bearish 100%, no, 1000% bearish. Okay, let's get it. Now we have a bit of a problem here. We get positive delta. Positive delta, that means more buyers were in the move. Under negative candle. This divergence is not very nice. If we add divergence here, yeah, you see we got divergence here. We got a divergence. The candle and the delta are not in a line. Same with here, and that was a big divergence. Same with here, a green candle. So if you have the ATA software, if you want to get the ATA software, by the way, the link is on the description, but if you already sign up and you have the normal version of the software, you can add all these indicators and they are so good visual. Like you can see the divergences on delta and price. It's so good, so good. At least here we are getting into another unfair auction, so price will come back down to these levels. Yeah, maybe we got the absorption at the bottom here. See how the buyers now are just building to the upside. So we are going for another wave, I guess, at the top. How is the VWAP on the 5-minute chart? We got rejected here, but without the follow through. So now let's zoom out and let's go back to the volume analysis. Let's go down to the 5-minute chart. What do we see here? So this is the 61.8 and the volume point of control. We are 10 minutes after 5 p.m. local time, and the price remains below the yesterday's profile. So from this we understand that we can have a bearish session, but what is different in today's session is that there is a big chunk of volume exchanged during London session around 72, so anywhere between 71.90 to 72. So if we're gonna make it and we move above this value area, the volume point of control actually, then it's very possible and very likable to see the price going through, reaching this low volume node here. So the 72 can potentially become a target, but the price will need significant pressure to move beyond these levels. So far, I'm still bearish on this one. This is my bias. Big volume candle that didn't follow through here at the top. Here we had 300 buyers against 9 sellers, and the price did nothing. It just went up. So this is a sign of weakness. This is a sign of weakness. End of story. No, I'm joking, guys. But yeah, this is a sign of weakness. It's not the end of story, but yeah, it's a sign of weakness. Yeah. So, what else? What do you see here? What do you think will follow next? Here we come, here we come. Okay, so we got another divergence here. 199 buyers versus, no, 199 more buyers, and the volume. I like to use a couple of different, not screens, but windows, so I don't pack everything in one window, because the cumulative delta is very important, the volume, the vertical bars are very important, the VWAP is very important, but also this, to monitor them, are crucial for entries. So it's better if you have this VWAP and the volume and the cumulative delta under one panel, let's say, and then you have your main panel just to watch what's going on. You can also, on the same panel here, you can do your analysis to spot the areas of where you will see your absorption and all this stuff. Up. Guys, in case you didn't check your emails, if you sign up with YWO broker and you didn't check your emails for the updates about the bonuses, I just add them now, so make sure you register your accounts and don't miss the deposit, first time deposit bonus. And when you visit the website, you will find the Fred's webinar link for your sign-ups. Just, it's tonight at 7 p.m. Just make sure you visit the website. I will show you here inside the website. Here, there are limited seats for this webinar. Just click join now to book your seat. Okay, so as I said, guys, I have the link below. You can sign up and you have 15% using my code. You have 15% first time deposit bonus, and you can get up to 200 on the deposit. So if you deposit more than, I don't know, just do the maths, 10K, 20K, and you reach the 200 you will receive from the broker as the first time deposit bonus, you're gonna be limited there. Okay, just use it in your benefit. So this candle here on the mini chart is an inside candlestick. Inside candlestick, sorry, on the 5-minute chart. On the mini chart now, the volume is, what is the volume? The volume, okay, we had a little bit of increase here, which is a good sign. Delta follows the price, which is another good sign. We are getting a bearish engulfing here. The auction looks fine. Volume looks okay, decent. So we need this bearish engulfing to close below this previous candle's low. And also we want a little bit of increase on the volume. So previous candle was 3005 on volume, 3K. This candle 3085. So this candle was 2841. Okay, let's see this auction here. We are approaching this key level of support. Yep. we are approaching this key level of support. See it on the chart. If we don't go through fast and aggressive with also increased volume, it will be a sign of weakness and failure. We also got some big trades here. What is this one? What is this one here? 395 on the buyers. 390. Okay, buyers got active here. Buyers stepped in. Buyers here stepped in. I don't really like this now, but let's see. You see, they stepped in with noticeable amount of volume, these guys. $180 here, 250. Yeah, buyers are pushing. They are pushing well. Here we get the big volume level. I want to see sellers now on the left side to stop this price. But what we see continued increase in volume, and we see green candles here, which is not very good. Here are the sellers. Let's see if we can remain below. So we had the divergences here on the delta in price and in price. Let's see if we can push to the downside on the limit on the book. So the limit orders are just decent, nothing stands out. The next 10 seconds are crucial now, very crucial. We will see who is going to build up here. Mm, 23.38 for S&P is not that good, but sellers are building here. Yes, they came in aggressive. Okay, so now there is the last push from sellers. If they're gonna get it right and the price will drop, then we're gonna see a continuation below this low. But we need to come all the way down. We need to break this level that became now a volume level, this one here, exactly where the price is. This level, it's a big level now, it's a big volume level. So the price needs significant pressure to go through. So sellers has to push a lot right now. Is it coming? Right now, 200, 300, come on, where are you, 300? Here they come, 300, let's go, let's go. Price just stopped here. I mean, for real. They are getting active at support, sellers. Let's see if we're going to have a go through, and if we're going to see a go through beyond this level, you will just understand how the price moves around key levels of support. That follow through was okay within these two candles, comparing everything, volume, delta, and price itself. So the question is, are we breaking below here or not? That's the question. So Now I'm holding a couple of positions here. I'm gonna lock in some profits. So because I was scaled in on this account, so now I want to log in some profits because we don't know if the market will reverse, what's going to happen. So far all my protective stops are here. Let me show you where exactly. All my protective stops are above this high. It was up there. That's the 5 minute. That was the 5 minute rejection into the 61.8 Fibonacci area. And then as the price remained below this VWAP, I moved my stop loss above the VWAP. So I'm around this 71.80, 71.79 actually here. So here it comes. We had divergences here from buyers and also from sellers. The market is clearly ranging. What will determine the direction is some number, some important number here. So we see that pretty much same amount of buy and sell contracts are placing in the exchange in real time. 64 more buyers, that's nothing. 50 more buyers. That we want to see now. We want to see a big number. Come on, what is this? 60. Okay, we had the divergence here, but this 70, I mean, it's not a big number to, you know, to applaud on that. See, now the sellers are equaling the buyers. 129, 160. So we are right at the key level of support. If we don't go through with a long bearish candle followed by an increase in volume here, then I'm not gonna like it. Okay, so now there is the chance. Now is the chance. This will determine if I will keep my positions here open or closed. This one here. Let's see. Come on, we didn't go through, but we had a lot of volume here as well, 2.5K. Now it's a seller's area. Look at this one here, it's a seller's area. They are building up also on the delta. Look at this key level of support, guys. Look at it in real time. Watch this, real time. How the price reacts at key level of support. Do you see that? Okay, it's time to get paid. It's time for Theo to get paid here. This is a bullish engulfing candlestick, this one here. That's a bullish engulfing candlestick. I would love to see a push to the upside from this point. From here, I would love to see the push to the upside because it's a bullish engulfing now at support, and it just took out this big chunk of volume that traded at this level. So here, I want the reversal. I want to see reversal. Come on, reversal. Because bullish engulfing is one of the best price actions to trade when it comes to day trading. At support, bullish engulfing, or when there is a weakness from sellers and you see something like a bullish engulfing around a demand area, yeah, it's a big one. So, okay, volume was fine here. This auction is not good, guys, not good at all, this auction. So for me, even if the price comes down, we're gonna get a retracement back up here, because this auction is it lacks stability, this one here, up to these levels. Push bullish, push bullish. Yeah. If we break below this low, that will be another story. But for now, I'm going to look for that reversal. If we remain above this low, I'm going to look for to buy into this weakness here. So my projection is that the price will come all the way up here to fill up these empty spots. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to buy in anticipation of that, but I want to see the failure around this key support. If I'm going to see this failure around here, I will get in. So we got something here, 208, 101 buyers. Yeah, 300 buyers here. Okay, 314, 322. We are getting there. Next 10 seconds are crucial. Next 10 seconds. See how we are coming into this area? See how buyers are just pushing up. Look at this candle, how it's going to push the price here. Look at this. Look at these guys. Bam, bam, bam. Sellers appeared here, but that's okay. If you come close to really learn how to trade the order flow, but based on this footprint, not the other stuff that they look easy to understand them, but when you start reading the numbers, I'm not saying you need to become expert in number reading or skillful. It's just we are looking for specific pattern at specific areas. That's all. And because I'm trading only the S&P 500, I understand the numbers because pretty much on every day they are similar. So as I said yesterday, a number, let's say 500 on the minute chart, if I see a 500 order on the minute chart, it's considered as a big trade there. But if I see this on the 5-minute chart on the S&P, it doesn't consider as a big trade. Now, on the flip side, if you see, for example, a 500 on Nasdaq, maybe it doesn't have the same meaning like 500 on the S&P. Do you get my point? And that's something. That's why I won't trade only the S&P and only during the New York session, because it gives me a lot of, as I call, inside information, understanding this. So at this point here, maybe the auction was done. So we came up, we fill up this area. Now we are heading back to this support. Let's see what's going to happen here. 5-minute. Yeah, 5-minute is bearish. Oh, hell bearish. Hell bearish, guys, here. Hell bearish. This is a key support, obviously. Key support. We can have a strong bearish session today. Okay, keep in mind about that. But if you find some opportunities to scalp and just go fast in and out, why not? Absolutely. That's perfect. So far, the sellers are defending this level as the price goes up. See, more sellers join the party. Bullish candle, divergences on the delta. That means more sellers than buyers. and we can hit down. We will see. Whoop! Look at these guys. Look at this. They are pushing the price up. Only if we get, oh, that was a big one here. 200, 107. Buyers are building up here. 90. We're going to get above 100, 125. Back to 90 on the delta is going up. $310 here, 325 buyers. But they didn't manage to push the price up. 120. How much time left? Another 2.5 minutes for this 5-minute candlestick to complete. And now we're going to see the real auction. I can see that there is a kind of sideways here in the market, just a little bit of sideways. FN Pauls, could you please explain to me the numbers in the above chart like if I were a young man of 52? Yes, of course. Now, to give you a lesson about all these numbers here, it's going to be a little bit impossible right now, but on the left side, we see the aggressive sellers and on the right, the aggressive buyers. That means how many contracts have been traded in the Chicago Merchandise Exchange in real time. And then those contracts, and out of those contracts, so the number of these contracts is written at the bottom here. And out of these contracts, we see at every price level how many they were sellers on the left and buyers on the right. GP, thank you, Theo. Just got a 200K challenge with your 50% off code. I got already 3 payouts following you, my man. Thank you so much, man. That's amazing. Anyone else trading with PropXP? Guys, anyone trading with PropXP? By the way, I have the links on the description below. If you want to buy your challenges, there is 50% discount using my code at the checkout, my name as a code at the checkout. And also, so you have 2 deals today. You have the YWO 15% bonus deposit up to $200 you can reach. And you also have the PropXP 50% discount. So in my opinion, you can get both. Plus we have the ATAS if you want to read the charts like this. So now we are getting into a lot of aggression here. See how the sellers are pushing down. We said that we are expecting a bearish session. Whoa, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Personally, I made very good money today trading from this point here. I'm not holding any trades, trading from here up to there. I'm not holding, I'm not into this move now. I'm not going to tell you, guys, I'm into this move, and no, I'm not into that move, and that's as simple as that. But we are very bearish here. See the volume now it's increasing. See how many sellers are hitting the market aggressively. 1004, 1005. Now everyone sees this move and they're jumping in. 2000, oh my God, look at how nice is that, guys. How nice is that? We made our analysis. We said that we are expecting a bearish session. We said that if the price remains below the VWAP and for as long as we are below here, we are looking to short the market. From now on, I want to read comments like, Theo, I trust the analysis, I made some money, I got payout. You need to gain some confidence in yourself to just go for the trades, guys. You cannot just sitting there waiting when you're gonna feel that the trade will be a winner to press the trigger. It's something that many traders suffer from that mindset. They are sitting there waiting for the trade to make them feel certain before they buy or sell. It doesn't work like this. This is not the skill you need to improve in trading. It doesn't help you that way. Guys, I think we're gonna wrap up for today. I just need to jump on another call soon. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you made some profits today. The market was so smooth, predictable. We were hitting up, and we said that we are waiting for the weakness, and that's where the weakness came. Also, when we added the VWAP indicator, we saw that the price rejected the VWAP and it remained below. At this point, I'm just recapping the session. At this point here, we said maybe we're going to see the push to the upside, but when we saw these two vertical volume bars, we said, okay, now the market is not, it looks that it doesn't want to go higher, and since then we just kept going down. Also, what did I said on the 30-minute time frame? This bearish, and this is something I explain this and I show you how to trade it inside my course. Inside the course, I explain why the doji candlesticks during a downtrend, when everybody says don't trade doji candlesticks, they are indecision candlesticks. I explain why they become lucrative opportunities to sell or to buy the market with a trend. So I will leave you with that. I wish you to have again a great trading day. Just be mindful if you don't have access to ATAS to see all this data here and understand where the auctions are, when the price will retrace. Like this one here, it's not going to keep going down before the price also returns back to this level. At some point it will. Happy trading. I will be here on my channel tomorrow doing live same time, and I hope that I will see you all tomorrow again. Again, happy trading and stay safe.